What's going on today, guys? So today is going to be a little bit of a different video. I'm going for a cruise up to the Boulevard, and then after that I might go to Sugarloaf Reservoir just for a nice scenic drive, because Melbourne weather is actually looking great today. So we've got the Z. So yeah, we're going to head to the Boulevard. I'm not too far off, so you'll see me there and I'll see you there. Alrighty, so we're at the Boulevard right now. I'm not going to go ham or anything. Usually can't throughout the day because obviously all the bikes. But I don't know, just give you a bit of a rundown, show you a bit of a intro of the 300ZX, since I haven't really shown that much. You may as well make some use of the GoPro, but anyway. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'm hoping. I'm going to yell a bit, but I bought this 300ZX probably just before Christmas time. No, yeah, actually when I qualified as a mechanic. So I bought that literally like a week after I qualified. Or this after I qualified, and it wasn't running. It already come with coilovers, didn't come with the Nardi, it come with the exhaust system. It's a Magnaflow exhaust system from the centre back. That was it wasn't running. So I kind of took the risk of it, you know, if it was stuffed completely or whatever, but it was turning over. Got it back home anyway, got it towed home, got it for a very good price, which I was very happy with. And yeah, so I had a look and it wasn't getting fuel, so I checked fuses, relays, whatever, and then got to the fuel pump, pulled the fuel pump out, and the tank was completely full of rust, and still is. So I've got a fuel tank for that sitting at home. I just still got to do that. I haven't gotten around to it just because the S13. But yeah, I got a new fuel pump for it because it was all seized up, whatever, because of all the rust. And yeah, and now she runs like a dream. I mean, yeah, she's got a bit of a misfire. She's got a lot of Nissan creaks in the dash and the interior. But apart from that, it's a wonderful car to drive, even with coilovers. And I've slammed it on the ground, it actually feels amazing, which is good. So I was very happy with this car. I'd not always wanted, but I first got into 300ZXs by my mate Ashley Sec. We rode BMX together back when we all first got our Ps, whatever. I met him at Riverside Skate Park, so he had a 300ZX, and I absolutely fell in love with it. It was black, set up for a track setup. I'll put a photo in just so you guys can see. But that was it, and it was awesome to drive, non-turbo. I'm pretty sure I had adjustable arms all around, but it was a very nice car. So that kind of got me into like wanting a Z. And then obviously me watching a lot of Animal Z too, I found out about Jimmy Oakes, and I absolutely fell in love with his Red Z with the LS1 in it, and it made sense why he's put an LS1 in it. The power to weight and the reliability is absolutely like just, it makes sense. So I've been looking for a Z ever since I drove Ashley's 300ZX. Hold on. We can't not go past the tunnel and give it a bit of a rev. looking for one ever since, and then I kind of fell in love with S13s because I always wanted an R32 since my L plates. I never ended up getting one. I ended up getting a Subaru, and then I kind of couldn't afford an R32. The prices jumped erratically, at least over 10 grand in a matter of 3 years. So I was like, nah, not worth it. So I ended up looking for a Silvia because they're pretty much almost identical on the side, and they're a small car, and I liked it. And I saw a lot of people getting into it, and I thought, why don't I get into it? It gives me a project car to learn in. And yeah, so I did that, and so I had my first one, and then crashed that, and then that happened, and then I got the new S13 now. But anyway, and then I kind of found this on Marketplace. It was up. My friend Mark, Mark_180. He sent it to me. He linked. He knew I was looking for a Z, and he linked to Marketplace to me. It was a 300ZX, and I could only just see like the preview of it, but I couldn't see the actual ad, see through the photos. And then not long after, it was taken down. So I was spewing. I thought probably already sold. But anyway, a week after, I was working on my S13, the new one, and it popped up again, and I was on my phone, and I thought, stuff it, go have a look. It wasn't running. He was saying it was something to do fuel related, which it was. He's a very honest man. But this car, hold on, we got to chuck a U-turn, but I don't want to scrub all my guards. But this car actually sat for 2 years in a garage. So it was kind of a barn find, but a house find that had just been sitting there. The kid just lost interest in it. He dailied this, and yeah. So no, I was very lucky to get this car anyway. But now we have bikes riding in the middle of the road, which I don't understand. But anyway, now because the road's a bit more clear, we'll go for a bit of a what an idiot. We'll go for a bit of a cruise up and down the boulevard here, so you don't have to hear me ramble on about this for all day. We're just gonna leave the boulevard just because, I don't know, it's a bit red hot. I'm getting a lot of looks. I don't know if it's just because of the car or because it's just loud, and I am kind of keeping the speed limit. But we're gonna leave the boulevard. We're gonna head to Sugarloaf Reservoir. I know there is a car cruise on today going to King Lake. As much as I'd want to go, I don't feel up to it. I just kind of want to do my own thing. But that's that. We'll go to Sugarloaf Reservoir, and I'll give you a bit more of a in-depth thing with what I'm going to do with this 300ZX. So now we're at Sugarloaf Reservoir. If you can't see by the wide angle lens, hopefully you can. We're here, awesome drive here. A lot of beautiful cars out today. Been getting a lot of thumbs up from a lot of other Jap cars, which is awesome. There's a lot of old Holdens too, Fords, like HQs, XYs, all that. They're all out today. But this is it. This is Sugarloaf Reservoir. My friend Matisse showed me this place. It's very nice. Good to hang out, relax, just clear your mind of anything. I don't know, of anything, really. But it's an awesome drive, beautiful scenery. You actually get to see the our water level kind of thing. But no, it's very nice. I enjoy this a lot, and especially driving the Z. This is the first time I brought the Z here, so it's pretty cool. I'm just worried about the speed bumps coming up because I know they're pretty steep, and my Silvia wasn't even that low, and it scraped on it pretty bad. So we'll see how this bad boy goes to get over those speed bumps. So with Sugarloaf Reservoir, there's actually like I think 3 or 4 different parts you can actually sit, park up, wherever, and you can go for walks, whatever, to each picnic place. But I'm going to the very end of it just because it's a bit better for scenery, and you can actually park your car up on a certain spot. I like to take photos and stuff, and it's just nicer there, and it's less crowded, I guess, but we're about to find out. And another speed bump. Ooh, yeah. And it's pretty crowded today, but stuff it. Alrighty, so now we're heading back home. Had a bit of a hill run after I went to Sugarloaf Reservoir there with the VYSS on his P plate, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, so plans with this 300ZX. My looks wise is done. I'd like to get a front lip spoiler just to make it look a bit more cleaner and stop my bar from scraping. Side skirts would be nice, but I think I can hold off from them for looks. Like, I'm pretty happy how it looks with the stock body. I'm a sucker for stock body cars, like especially stock aeros and stuff. I'm a sucker for it. What else? And Jimmy Oaks really inspired me, and I'm not trying to like copy his thing or whatever, the Red Z or whatever. It was just Red Z stands out. Like I went through a little town there, and I had like 90-year-old dudes, and like I have 6-year-old kids just looking at the car, and they really respect it. Like just a clean red car. Like you don't see many clean Red Zs. So that's part of the reason why I bought this, because all the other Zs I've seen, they're black or silver, whatever. Paint's faded as hell, and this was actually pretty clean for a red car. So there's a few things that needs to be sprayed, but that can wait. I am actually currently looking for an LS1 for it, to give you guys a bit more content and give myself a bit more something to do. So I'll either go LS1, LS2 if I can find a good deal. So if anyone has an LS1 that they're selling, please let So I don't know, I'd rather push a little bit less power but get the good power to weight with, you know, an LS1 where I can just chuck a cam or so in it, whatever else I have to do, and just put a cam whatever, and that's it. Just make it simple, easy for me to work on. That's what I want. The Sylvia has just been a headache within it. Like the SR, I love SRs, but they're not the best. But you know, I've just had that many hassles. I just want something, a project car that's nice, clean, cruisy, and unique. That's what I want. I like unique builds. I like seeing people do their unique builds. So why not do something different? I haven't seen anyone in Melbourne, let alone Australia. Actually, I have actually. There was one for sale, but I want it engineered, registered, fully legal to drive and not have to worry about anything at all. So that's my plan, a fully legal LS1 build for this Z. So hopefully that comes along. It will be expensive, I do know that, but me doing a lot of work on my own should help out a lot. So that, but like I said, we're cruising back home now. I'm going to go work on the Sylvia. I want to get that all running and whatever. I'm still waiting on my diff. So yeah, so I'm still waiting on a diff to get done. So that I'm waiting for, and then we can drive it, and then I have to run in the actual run in the piston rings, and then I'll do my compression test to see if I've done everything all right. If I haven't, honestly, I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with that engine, because I'm just over it. Anyway, we'll have a nice cruise home, enjoy the weather while we can. Cool, we're back, and again I ran into a few problems and I wasn't going to film it because I was getting pretty frustrated and it would have just been boring for me to film, I reckon, for you guys. So I didn't really want to bore you with all my stuff I was doing, but basically what's happened is my timing was out. I miscounted the links. I counted from the outer pins, not the inner pins. You're supposed to count 20 pins from the inner, from the markings, so I didn't do that. Ran into that problem, and so far we've got the diff in, got it running, got it driving. So if you can't tell, we're in the S13 already, but so it's all running, it's driving well so far. I've taken it for a 20-minute drive, half an hour drive so far. It's pretty good. So now I'm going to meet up with the boys. We do a thing once a week where we just go out and meet up for kebabs. So hopefully a few boys have a few cool cars out, something I can film. But that's an update. I'll go into a bit more detail what's going on, but we've got everything in, everything's running. So far so good, it runs pretty well. I ran into the problem where I didn't plug in the plugs for my alternator to tell it when to regulate the power, and the new plug I wired in didn't work properly, so I just hardwired it like I did last time. So that worked, and now it's running good, like I said. But I'm going to shut up. We're going to go get kebabs. It's going to be a good night. And starts up and idles a lot better than what it did before the tune. So I'm bloody well stoked with that. But, yeah. So now we'll just drive to Fabs and see a few of the boys there. part of putting new piston rings in, you need to bed them in. So I've got it running, as I said, and you have to do 400 to 500 Ks. Sorry, change gears on the piston rings without hitting very high boost, without hitting medium boost, just even like 2 psi like eliminated apparently. So I'm doing that. I'm driving it, so I'm trying to get as much Ks as I can on this car. I'm going to be driving it to work, and yeah, so be driving it every day. I'll be driving it this weekend just so I can get the Ks up, so that way we can get it tuned and get this engine done once and for all. So part of that process is, yeah, you have to drive it and just yeah, make sure it just kind of settles itself in, kind of thing, beds in. So we're doing that now. Oh, we're gonna be doing that every day, aren't we? But anyway, keep driving. Is that who I think it is? Is that who I think? Right. Is that who I think it is?
Oh shit! You like my car?
What is it?
It's a Sora. I should have bought 180 for you.
Are you sore?
Yeah. You like it?
Yeah, I like it.
He's got a Sora ass.
Show us how it works.
Nicole's got LEDs. You'll like his one.
Oh.
No, you break all these fucking LEDs.
Go circle.
You next, go on! You go too! I'll race you! Let's go!
Oh!
I think my bodywork's cracked up.
Get close. No, you're close to me. So I'm back home, and it was a good night. Good to see everyone again. I haven't seen them in months because of the COVID stuff. So that was good. Bit of RC drifting. I think I'm gonna buy myself one. They're pretty cool to drive or use on the little thingamajiggy. I might buy one. That's sick. But drove the car around a bit tonight. I think I've done at least 70 Ks so far. And you can tell a big difference from how I used to perform. So now, yeah, I don't know, it feels a lot better. So that's all done. Now I just got to run it in. So I've got to keep driving it, you know, give it a bit of power and stuff here and there, light driving. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, but I'm going to leave it at that. That's just a bit of an update for you guys too. But hopefully, fingers crossed, second time lucky, or third time lucky now, that this tune will go right. And I'd say it will be. I've got to keep mid straight saying it will be, and I think it should be. But yeah, anyway guys, hope you enjoyed a bit of that. Sorry I didn't film much, but I'm going to stop speaking. I've got to stop. So, like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.